Word 2000 is one of the most powerful word processing packages belonging to the MS Office 2000 suite of office automation applications. It can be used to create normal textual handouts, colorful and attractive brochures, web pages, or official business letters, faxes, and email. It can run on Windows 95, 98, 2000 or NT and uses the maximum resources available in these operating environments. In this tutorial, all references made to Word essentially talk about Word 2000 and its features. There are many ways to start the Word application depending on how your desktop is configured. Like most Windows-based programs, Word can be started very easily from the Programs option of the Start menu. You need to click on the Start button, point to Programs, click on Word. Some PCs are also configured to launch the Word 2000 application from shortcuts that have been configured on the Start menu. Click on Start and then click on Word. The desktop. Double-click the Word icon. The Office shortcut bar. Click on the W. The Quick Launch toolbar. Click on the Word icon. The Address toolbar. Use the full path to the Word applications.exe file. You can also start Word by using the new Office Document option, which is available in two places. On the Start menu, where you have to click on Start and select the new Office Document option. In the MS Office shortcut bar, where you only have to click on the new Office Document icon. The new Office Document option is actually used to create any new MS Office document. When you select this option, it leads to the new Office Document dialog box. This box shows various tabs that offer the entire gamut of MS Office-based document styles. Here, you need to click on the General tab to bring it forward. It is usually in the front unless some other tab was used previously. Select the blank document icon. Click on OK. The Word application gets launched and opens up with a new blank document within it. You can also create a new blank document once Word has already been launched. You can use any of these following methods. Click on the new blank document icon on the toolbar. Select File New from the menu bar. Press Ctrl+N from the keyboard. Once a file has been created in Word, it can be opened for future use, for editing, reading, copying, etc. Windows locates the file on the storage medium, like a floppy or the hard disk, and loads the file into the computer's memory for you to work on. There are many ways to open a Word file from within Word or even outside it. If Word is already launched, you can open a file from within Word in many ways. The recently used Files List method is the most simple. All you have to do is to click on the File menu, and then click on the file name from the file list to open it. If the file you want is not listed in the list, you will have to use any of the other methods indicated here. Clicking on the Open icon on the toolbar. Selecting File, Open from the menu bar. Pressing Ctrl plus F12 from the keyboard. All these methods lead to the Open dialog box. The Places bar on the left stores shortcuts to some of the more commonly used folders. The History folder stores a list of files that have been used recently. The My Documents folder is the default folder that Word saves documents to and opens documents from. The Desktop folder gives you access to your system folders, which in turn allow you to browse through your own hard disk and your network. The Favorites folder stores shortcuts to bookmarked sites or pages on the web. The Web Folders folder gives you access to files and folders stored on web servers. You can click on the folders listed here or access the Look In area. When you click on the down arrow against the Look In box, it displays the folders and drives. From here, you select the desired folder in which the file is saved. From the list of files displayed under the folder, you can select the file you wish to open. Word gives us many options of how to open files. If you click on the down arrow next to the Open button, you will view the options. Open the original file. Open as read only. You can read the contents but cannot edit them. Open as a copy. You then point to the option you want and release the mouse button. If you double-click on the file name, it will directly open the original file. If you single-click the file name to select it, then you have to use the Open button to open the file. The shortcut menu invoked by right-clicking a file name will display all the open options and other file handling tools. The Open dialog box has many tools that can be used to locate the file you wish to open. The Back button helps you to access recently opened files and folders. The Up One Level button moves the Look In display to the previous level of the directory tree. The Web button allows you to search for your file on the Internet, assuming you have Internet connectivity on the PC. The other tools offer the same file management functionality that you have in the Windows Explorer window. The X button deletes selected files after providing a warning. The Create New Folder button allows you to create a new folder under the currently selected folder in the Look In display. The Views button allows you to select the various types of views or choices of arranging the files by a selected criterion: name, date, size, etc. The Tools button gives you further file or folder management capabilities. You can also open a Word file from outside the Word application. Remember how you used the New Office Document option to open Word and create a new file? In the same way, you can use Open Office Document to launch Word and open an existing file. When you click on it, the Open Office Document dialog box opens out, which looks similar to the Open dialog box. Notice the Files of Type portion towards the bottom of the dialog box. It lists all the possible formats of files that can be created through any MS Office application, of which .doc is one of them, the default type for Word files. You use this box the same way as you would use any application's Open dialog box to select the file or files to be opened. You then click on the Open button or use its options if required. You can also open more than one file at a time. For this, you need to select all the files to be opened before you click the Open button. To select random files, click on the first file. Hold down the Control key. Click on the other files that you wish to open. Release the Control key. To select a continuous series of files, click on the first file of the series. Hold down the Shift key. Click on the last file in the continuous series. Release the Shift key. Once the files are selected, randomly or serially, you can click on the Open button to open them all. Your Word file is actually not created at all and has no retrieval value unless it has been saved. Considering the unreliable electricity supply in some countries and the incidence of computers crashing for seemingly inexplicable reasons, it is a good habit to keep saving one's document at regular intervals while working. By default, Word creates the first new document under the default name of Document 1. This is the name the file is identified by unless saved under another name. Saving a file means allocating a storage location for it, on a floppy, on a hard disk, or on a network location, under a unique name. Word offers two basic save functions, save and save as. With save, you can store new or existing documents in the defined format. With save as, you can save an open file under a new name, new location, or new file format. To save a file, you need to click on the floppy icon on the standard toolbar, or select File, Save from the menu bar, or from the keyboard press Ctrl plus S, or Shift plus F12, or Alt plus Shift plus F2. To use Save As, you need to select File, Save As from the menu bar, or press F12 from the keyboard. The very first time you access the Save command, it will invoke the Save As dialog box, in which Word requires you to define the location in the Save In portion, the name assigned by you for the file in the File Name text box, the type of file format in the Save As Type portion. If you wish to save it in any particular folder, you can click on the Save In display to view the expanded directory tree of all the folders. From here, you can either scroll through the list and access the desired folder, or create a new one under the currently selected location. Once the location is defined, you need to type in a meaningful name in the text box next to the file name. Ideally, it should be related to the contents of the document, so that a mere glance at the document name will refresh your memory regarding its contents. If no name is defined, Word will take the default name as the file name. The rules for naming files or folders are the same as those applicable for all Windows-based applications. Finally, you have come to the Save As Type portion, where you need to specify the file format in which the file is to be saved. By default, Word chooses the current Word version format and applies a .doc extension to the name. You click on the down arrow button next to Save As Type to view the drop-down list of all the other format types available. You can save your document as a web page or a simple text file or in rich text form or a template among many others. As you can see, Word also offers compatibility with earlier versions of Word, as well as with other word processors and other GUI-based operating systems. You make your selection and click on Save. Your file gets created and stored as per your definition in the Save dialog box. For every instance of invoking the save command thereafter, Word automatically saves the file in the predefined location without showing the Save dialog box again. It replaces the original copy of the saved document with the document copy that is on screen. If you have more than one file open and are working on them concurrently, you can use Word's Save All command to effectively record all modifications across all open files. This command is available under the File menu, but is usually not a visible option since it is hidden. To unhide the command and use it, you need to hold down the Shift key. Click on File from the menu bar. Click on Save All. Closing a file implies that you have finished working with it and wish to put it away. The close action closes the file and clears the document window on the screen. The Word window or any other open file will continue to remain open. There are many ways to close a file. You can click on the X button on the document window, or you can select File, Close, or from the keyboard you can press Alt plus F to invoke the File menu and then C, or Control plus F4, or Control plus W. If you try to close a file without saving it after modifying it, Word prompts you with a dialog box about the save action. If you click on Cancel, it will return you to the open document. If you click on No, it will close the document without saving it. A dangerous option unless you are sure that the work done by you can be junk. If you click on Yes, Word saves the file. If the file you are closing has not been saved even once, Word opens the Save As dialog box for you to define the location, name and file type. Once the document to be closed is saved, the document window clears from the screen. Again, if you are working on more than one file at a time and wish to close them all, you can use Word's Close All command. Like Save All, Close All is available under the File menu and is hidden. Once you have finished working with Word, you should exit the Word application. You can also exit Word in many other ways. Double-click the control menu icon, or single-click the control menu icon and then select Close, or select File, Exit, or right-click the Word button on the taskbar and then click on Close, or press Alt plus F4 from the keyboard. If during your attempt to exit Word any files are unsaved, Word prompts you with the necessary warning before exiting.